My name is Jensen Cooper, and I'm doing impromptu speaking. I've chosen my quote, and I will start my 2 minutes of preparation now. Thank you. Okay, I have finished my preparation time, and I will begin now. One of the greatest thinkers of our time. He may not like being around people, but he does love lasagna. Now, I'd like to talk to you today about this quote from Garfield, from the famous Garfield comics. And he says, "It's not that I dislike you, I just don't like you near me." It's by Garfield. Exploring this topic today, we will understand why this quote is so true from this great iconic thinker that is Garfield. There are 3 ways that we can put this quote into practice and understand what it means for us. The first way is that we may not enjoy being around people, but we still love them. The second is that sometimes you can just get tired of people, and they assume because you don't want to be with them that you don't like them. And thirdly, closeness, being near people, can sometimes be uncomfortable for a lot of us. Touching on this first topic, we may have people we don't enjoy being around, but we still love. For me, this is my sister. My sister's in my family, of course, and I love her to death. She's an amazing person, but she is a hard person to be around for me. Some of the things that she says, because of some of her mental disabilities, make me cringe and can drive me nuts sometimes. And while I have a deep spot for her in my heart, it can sometimes hurt me to be around her, and sometimes I just can't be around her at that time. Moving into our second topic, we can get tired of people, and this tiredness of people and wanting to be separate from them can sometimes make them feel like we don't like them. I know many times I've had significant others or friends, and they'll ask me to hang out. Jensen, do you want to hang out? Do you want to go do something with me? And we've been hanging out every day, last day, today already, and it can be so tiring, and sometimes all we want to do is just be alone for a little while. This very often can get misconstrued as you not liking them and not wanting to be with them, when this is not the case. And you have to explain that to them and make them understand that it's okay, and that it's not that you dislike them, you just don't want to be near them right now. And then lastly, closeness can be uncomfortable for a lot of people. Whether it's physical closeness or emotional closeness, a lot of people are very uncomfortable with the idea of being close to people. In many different cultures, we see the idea of a personal bubble being different from place to place. Sometimes it is very comfortable to get right up in people's faces and talk to them as close as if you were just having a normal conversation, but it might not feel normal to me or you. And then emotional closeness. Some of us don't have the desire to emotionally connect with people every day, and it might make other people feel like we dislike them. But what it really means is that we just don't feel comfortable yet making that kind of trusting relationship that we might only have with family or very close friends. And it's not that we dislike them, but it's that we don't feel comfortable yet. So in conclusion, wrapping this up, Garfield, one of the greatest thinkers of our day, one of the greatest lasagna eaters of our day. He never did not want to be near to lasagna, but he did not want to be near people very often. In his quote, it says, "It's not that I dislike you, I just don't want you near me," by Garfield. I feel like many of us can relate to this point because we may have people we just don't enjoy being around, but we love them. We can get tired of people, and they might think that means we dislike them, and we don't. And closeness can be uncomfortable with people that we don't yet connect with all the way. So what I think we need to learn from this is that we need to be honest with the people in our lives. We need to tell them that it's not about you. It's not that we dislike you, that it's ourselves, that we need time, space, and the ability to know that you are still cared for, even though we don't want to be near you.